What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So today we're going to talk about Dark Dimension 4, getting ready for it, and also some concerns I've got considering Dark Dimension 4 Gear Tier 15. Some stuff going on here because I had a chat last night on my Twitch stream. If you guys want to check out my Twitch channel, there's a link to it down below, but we're talking about Gear Tier 15 and Dark Dimension 4 and the lack of orange pieces that we're getting right now and how we really need a lot more of them. But with Dark Dimension 4 coming here very soon, we think sometime within the next few months, 3 to 4 months, hopefully, maybe even farther away, we're getting Dr. Doom with it. But in order to compete in Dark Dimension 4, you have to get up to Gear Tier 15. And one of the big things here is that we still have a lot of people progressing through Dark Dimension 3. I've just started it. I willed out pretty hard on my account to get to where I am. So, I mean, I'm only a few months in, I'm starting Dark Dimension 3, but your older established players are still going through it. I know Mobile Gamer's slowly progressing through his first run of it. It's taking a long time, and one of the big things with Dark Dimension 3 is that we have to use certain characters, and the enemies in there hit like absolute trucks. They will just wreck you in seconds, and it's not fun. It's just kind of it's just a very, very long grind, and you get orange pieces at the end. One of the things that people are concerned about with Dark Dimension 4 is that they're just starting on Dark Dimension 3, and Scopely addresses that, saying they know most players are still working on getting Dark Dimension 3, and to accelerate that progress, they're making Gear Tier 14 more accessible, including adding the superior gear pieces, aka mini uniques, and a new story campaign, which likely revolves around Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom is the reward for you completing Dark Dimension 4. The problem is, Gear Tier 15, if you are still working on getting your characters up to Gear Tier 14 to complete Dark Dimension 3, and that's what we're going to talk about today. If you are going for Dark Dimension 3 right now, and you are only, you're just starting to get your characters up to Gear Tier 14, focus on the characters that you need at a minimum to get through Dark Dimension 3, and then stop. No more Gear Tier 13, no more Gear Tier 14 after that. So Symbiote Spider-Man, Minerva, Ebony Maw, Phoenix, I believe Hela is a fantastic character as well. Yeah, I mean, don't go crazy on Gear Tier 14. I mean, Carnage is another great character for your city, so you can work on him too. But work on your minimum required characters for Dark Dimension 3 and then stop. Because here's the thing. We don't know what's going to be required for Dark Dimension 4. We have no idea. And right now with Dark Dimension 3, we have like Global, Cosmic, City. You have certain factions you have to use for Dark Dimension 3, so we know somewhat what we have to use there, and we can figure out like what are the best characters. We don't know anything about Dark Dimension 4 beyond that it requires Gear Tier 15 and gives you Dr. Doom, so we don't know what's going to be required. Like here, you got Global, you've got Cosmic, and then you have City. So we know, so you have a list of what's best for those, but once you have your required characters for that, stop. Because here's the thing, Gear Tier 14 is incredibly difficult to get as it is right now. This is what I'm running to right now. I've got my Carnage to Gear Tier 13, just got him up to Tier 13 this morning. Here's the thing, I am out of superior basic Catalyst. I have 36. It's gonna be a long time before I get more to finish taking Carnage up to Gear Tier 14. And even then, now, do I wanna do that? Because then I'm gonna end up being out SBCs more, superior basic Catalyst, and it could be that we're gonna need someone else that we don't know yet. So this is the big thing. This is what we're talking about in the Envoy chat, is we are hurting big time on superior basic Catalysts. They just don't give you enough. Now you go and look at your rewards for Dark Dimension 2 and Dark Dimension 1. Your rewards, they give you quite a bit of these superior basic Catalysts. I think you get like 1 to 2,000 for Dark Dimension 2, same for Dark Dimension 1, but at the end of the day, that's not enough for getting you a big broad roster. And that's where these events that we had recently were very, very important. We had the fireworks event with Deadpool and the Chimichangas that gave you superior basic Catalyst. We had the Unity event right before that also gave out superior basic Catalyst and mini uniques in both them. There was the orbs that gave out mini uniques and the SBCs. They were very helpful, but I also got kind of spoiled because now I expect those events pretty often, but they don't. We don't even know if we're getting one of those types of events in August. We don't know if any of them are coming up soon. And this is where players are pretty nervous. I'm kind of excited for Dark Dimension 4 because, you know, it's Dr. Doom. I mean, how could you not be excited for Dr. Doom? But at the same time, I also realize that I'm nowhere near ready. And I'm one of the newer players, so I don't have to be. I'm kind of an outlier that because I wailed hard on the account. But Yeah, if you were just getting into Dark Dimension 3, it's a pretty bad time for you, because now you have Dark Dimension 4 right around the corner, and we have no idea what's coming with that. We know your Gear Tier 15 is required, so it's pretty easy to imagine that we're going to need a lot of SBCs, a lot of mini uniques. They could add something else in completely new that makes that requires the progression to Gear Tier 15. Some sort of mini unique that's going to be even harder to get. It's going to be a mess, and this is where people are nervous. And we were talking about on the Twitch chat, it's likely we could see another Fix MSF movement because of this, because players, they seem to be excited for Dark Dimension 4, but they're nervous about this Gear Tier 15. And not to even mention, it's going to likely have a new level cap. Level 75 was brought in for Gear Tier 14. Now for 15, we're probably gonna have to go up to Gear 8 or level 80. And what? That's gonna be 5 million per character likely. It's pretty expensive to go up a single level for each of these. I mean, look at that, 400,000 gold to go from 70 to 71. So for this, you're talking 1.5 to 2 million gold to go from 70 to 75. That's gonna increase exponentially to 3 to 4 million from 75 to 80 most likely. We just don't have enough gold for that. And this is where we have the likelihood of another Fix MSF movement coming in, another boycott, and we'll see what things do. But yeah, it's one of those things where Scopely's gotta tread on eggshells here, because we'll have to see what they do. I mean, we know we have the new campaign coming. They say so much in this event, in the blog post with it. I believe that, yeah, they mention the new story campaign, and that it's gonna revolve around Doctor Doom, and it's gonna give you the mini uniques for progressing through Tier 14. But we also don't know what that means. Is it gonna be like hard nodes? What's the drop rate on them? Is it gonna be possible? Is it gonna be impossible? We also have these new challenge tiers. Hopefully we can get more of these. And that's another thing too. These events, these challenges, they just don't give enough, especially for the catalysts. The catalyst challenge in the daily challenges. We go over here to Catalyst of Change. You look at it. Your top reward gives you only 6 SBCs. You get 18 per time per challenge, so 18 times 3. That's math. Math is hard. Let me pull out my calculator here. So 18 times 3, and then you have 4 weeks and a month. That's gonna be pretty difficult. So 18 times 3, 54 times 4. You get 216. You get 216 superior basic catalysts per month, and then the relic hunt, I think, gives you another 90. So you get about 300 per month between the challenges and the relic hunt. That is not enough, because you need 1,000 per character to go up to Gear Tier 14. If we need them for Gear Tier 15, that's probably gonna be another 1 to 2,000 for Gear Tier 15. We don't get enough of them, and we are definitely feeling the pinch on this. This was brought up in the Envoy chat. Mobile Gamer brought it up. One of the devs said, yeah, they're kind of feeling the pinch too. So hopefully Scopely knows what's going on, and hopefully we can get more of these superior basic catalysts added in, more catalysts in general. I mean, your health and your damage catalysts too. I'm running low on those. I have like 0. I have 44 health catalysts, and then I can do campaigns for those to get more of them, like here. And then we can see this, you can buy them in these hidden offers. Yeah, I mean, here we'll do 10 real quick, and yeah, there we go, we get 4 for that. So I mean, it's one of those things, usually on average I mean about 8 on every kind of full sim of these nodes, but it's kind of difficult. It's all on RNG and luck based, and there you go, 2 that time. So no good luck today. But yeah, I mean, look at that. I got what, like 10, 15 of these health catalysts from doing those 4 nodes. It's just not enough. We need more access, and they say they are. I will have to wait and see. The jury's out on whether it's going to be enough, because that's the big thing, is we need to have more access to these orange pieces. And I'm not trying to bash Scopely here or anything. I'm just saying that if they want to go ahead and go with this new tier, these new level caps and everything, we need more access to gold. We need more access to these orange pieces. The mini uniques, we definitely need more access to them. We just need more access to orange gear in general, because it is a full-on grind that is a pain in the butt. And I've made some questionable choices on my tier 14 anyways. I'll own them to, I mean, you can see I'm working on Black Order here, because it's Black Order. Why not take him up to tier 14? I figure that's a good investment for myself. So I'm fine with that. You see, I took Spider-Man, Minerva, Phoenix, took Thanos, Black Bolt. Black Bolt was probably my worst decision for tier 14, because I could have used that for someone else for Dark Dimension 3, but it's also Black Bolt, so at the end of the day, it's a good investment either way. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that we need better access for orange gear. So It's one of those things where it's on Scopely. We'll have to wait and see what they do. Hopefully we get some better gear from them. Hopefully we get better access to stuff. So let me know down below, what do you guys think about Dark Dimension 4 and Doctor Doom and Gear Tier 15? Are you guys ready for it? Are you still progressing through Dark Dimension 3? Are you nervous about all this? Let me know down below. But as always, guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. And as always, I will see you guys next time.